Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Mists of Pandaria Classic Blind. Starting with the daily question. Mostly for the money at this point, just because it's here. Super easy. Well, assuming we ever answer the questions correctly. The Ironforge Library features a replica of an unusually large ram's skeleton. Which was this? The Gortooth? Nope.
May the stars guide you.
That's actually a question we could go get the answer to reasonably. Structure in Zangarmarsh, controlled by Naga, who sought to drain precious and limited resource, the water of Outland. It's Qualifying Reservoir. Yep. Been there. And might be going there soon. Depending on how things go. Also, summon. Let's get in. Takes a token. You can go away. More goodies. More money. Very profitable. And now, the part where we need to go get another plate thing. Except we already did. Just right after the last episode, ran around for just a little bit longer. Fought like 2 more rare guys. Just got the drop. Sometimes things just work out. Like they did here. Timeless plate boots. Our boots are actually slightly better at 502. But we can still make them 535 with this bad boy. And that'll be an upgrade. Yeah. Cliffbreaker, Septons of the Earthfall. Armor, Strength, Stamina, Crit, Haste. Minus some Mastery. And we need to, of course, get the enchant on there. But still. Pretty good. Alright. Not the most impressive looking boots, but they do match the belt. Got a couple different sets going on here. That's alright. Save the DPS set. Yes. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. Look at that. Hearthstone. Let's get out of here. Calm. And while we are here, once we get here, we can also go to the anvil. Make another one of our bar things. We'll have to see if we worry about teleporting back over there to answer the question for money every day. It's something. It's something. Smith up another one of these. I think that makes us halfway done with this. A piece of Malevolent, etc. Calm. Next up, we had a whole bunch of stuff. We can put in the bank, or storage, or selling. Need to get to an auction house. So we will head to Stormwind. Also need to get the belt buckle and enchant and gem and everything. That's also good. Stormwind. That'll be fine. Calm. Yeah, this teleport to the Timeless Isle. Besides our Hearthstone, and then any portals we can find, I don't know if we really have any other teleports, realistically. Possibly something in the toys collection. Some of these can do some things. They got long cooldowns and all sorts of stuff like that. Wouldn't be teleports to anywhere we are particularly going to, I suppose. That's alright. Let's start here. Look at any items we have that we can actually look at here. Still have a lot of the tokens that we can't really use. Inferior, that, leather, timeless, cloth hat. No hat, it kind of goes with that. Timeless pieces, condensed jade mist, went into the shadows for 10 seconds. Timeless. offside shoulders. Very fun. This leather chest. That's pretty much it.
Good day to you.
Browse the goods here. A little small repair since we're here. Why not? Sell those, sell those, keep those, sell those. Sell those, sell those, sell those. Chicken. Pie, that. Rain Poppy's not a huge amount, perhaps. Auction. Vendor the timeless pieces. Really need those right now. Or at all, really. Cloth, green things. Timeless boots. Maybe sell that. I already have both of the cloaks, so we don't need that. Meal, green, cloth, green, and sellable stuff. Yeah.
Off and away.
Looking good. Let's see if we can sell all the stuff we're selling for. More tiger meat, much cheaper as all the people fighting tigers and stuff out there. Some for the wildfowl breast. Some cloth. This seems to be a high price currently. Fine with that. Ghost iron, pretty good. A couple of these. A couple of those. A couple of these. At least one. Got some of the trillium. Some stews. These are pretty cheap, but still more than the regular sale price. 100 gold for a golden lotus. Not bad. Some raw crab. White trillium. Rolls. Noodles. And this? No. 104 of these for 10 silver each. Alright. Description 500, level 25. What a strange item. Auctions for a copper. Possibly can't even be actually sold. Well, that's something. Anything we got in the mailbox? Yes. Brew of the Month Club. Fantastic. Delete that. Bring some of that. They're sold another Masterwork Spiritblade Decimator for another 4,000 gold. Pretty good. We got a Timeless Plate belt back for some reason. Lost out of those twisting that I know it was yours. Okay. Thanks. I'm okay with that. Sold some cloth. Sold tire snakes. Sold ghost iron. Not bad. We've got another Timeless Plate belt. Do we have... what belt do we have here? Yeah, we already have the 496 plate belt. And got the 535 plate belt. So we don't need this. We don't need this.
Hi, how are you?
We can
Very well then.
turn it into something and then sell it then. Make sure we sell the right one here. 21 gold? Okay with that. Of the mountain ben. Landslide. Hidden experience. This one's experience and mastery.
Making
I guess
a
you can
special
technically
purchase?
get some slightly different tertiary stats or whatever. Don't need either of them. Sell this one.
Very good.
And get the pieces for upgrading the boots and our belt. Shopping for a gem. To be bold, put on the belt buckle. And steel, eternal, living steel. 700 gold for a belt buckle today. Only 6 available. Unfortunate. I'm fine with that. Get a bold gem to put in there. 160 strength. Get the cheaper one for 55 gold. That's fine. And the boot's consumable. We want, I guess, 140 agility and minor speed increase. Sounds pretty good. Boots increase move speed, 140 agility. Got haste. Got hit. Move speed and mastery. Would be technically better. That's Pandarian step still. Mastery might be better than agility. Anything else in large numbers here? Agility. Haste, hit. Guess I'll take some mastery. Might be better. Accept. Again, only like 50 gold. That's fine. Okay. Belt buckle on the belt. There you go. Prismatic socket on the belt. There you go. And boot power. 535s. Not bad. I'm level 508 average then. Not too shabby. Okay. And we do not have anywhere near enough motes of harmony to make another Masterwork Spirit Blade Decimator.
Need something?
So that's alright. Grab some extra potions. Just gonna put these away in case we want to go fight more stuff out there for some reason.
See you later.
I'm gonna blend into the shadows for 10 seconds. 5-minute cooldown. Ooh, spooky. Stealth. That is something. Not too often we get to do stealthy things. That's for sure. Okay. Does that have 5 uses? It's gone. Yeah, whatever.
Greetings.
I don't even want these. Sell the old ones of these. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Not too shabby. Destroy. Unnecessary. Okay. And now, the next thing we're doing. Like I said in the title of the video. We've got all this new, even stronger stuff. I want to go test it out places. Places of interest. Go to the collections. Or something like that. Mounts, pets, heirlooms, appearances. Sets. These sets. These are all from different levels of stuff. You got the Dungeon Boundary of Heroism set. And the also the upgraded version that we just got. The same look from out in the Barrens or whatever. But after that, there's raids and stuff. First on the list is Molten Core. Boss drops or vendors, world drops, boss drops. In Molten Core, in theory. And how does that compare to a group finder, pre-made group, raid, starter group, classic raids list? We got Anchorage, Blackwing Lair, Molten Core, Upper Blackrock Spire, Zul'Gurub. So compare that to this list from like the bottom up as it continues through the seasons and things. Looks like Molten Core, Blackwing Lair, Temple of Anchorage, Gruul's Lair are the ones that are here. Then PvP stuff, Season 1, etc., etc. I think there would be more things, but some of them don't exist anymore, etc., etc. So I think that's what we're working with here. We got Molten Core, Blackwing Lair, Temple of Anchorage, and then Zolgareb. Ghouls there. Black one there. Exact order of these. Zolgareb. We got these transmogs. Doesn't say where accessory. Ghouls there. Ghouls there? Hmm. That's later. Temple of Anchorage. Look at this. Oh, wow. There's Temple of Anchorage. There's Temple in Ruins. That's a separate thing. Molten Core. Blackrock Spire. And Blackwing Lair. Also potentially separate things. And Zolgareb. Alright. We got a list of different things here. There's also Burning Crusade. Got all these. So it's going to be before Ulduar. There's Sunwell Plateau, Black Temple, Serpent Shrine, and Ghoul's Lair in this set. There's also, like, other spots. There's definitely a actual order to these, in theory. We will see. Start from the start here. Start from the bottom. How about some Molten Core? Private. This group doesn't matter to be listed. Convert to a raid, because it is. And now, we need to actually get to Molten Core. That is in Blackrock Mountain at the bottom. Guess we just fly there. As far as I can tell, there's not a way that just teleports you to the raids. Could have other things like teleport to you and like reputations and things for the different raids and stuff, but for the most part, I think you actually have to go for it. It's gonna be generally this direction. It'll take a little bit to get to places. We've got food and potions. We've got healing stuff. Best we're gonna get. The question is just gonna be, become, can we actually fight these things? How strong are the enemies gonna be? We got health. We got healing options, kinda. Every 30 seconds with the impending victory. Since we're not going to get any experience or honor or reputation or anything from most of the enemies. It's gonna be mostly bloodthirst healing, which restores 2% of our health every time we use it, which is very often. We just also need to be aware of like damage over time things that we can't get rid of, stuff like that. Blackrock Mountain, Blackrock Mountain. Is it right kind of in here somewhere?
The eternal sun guides us.
Transport me to the Molten Core.
Shorelaran.
Right. Previously, we managed to get through Molten Core as a duo. That was earlier. Are we inside or are we outside? I think we're inside. Let's wait in. Since last time expired in 4 days. First enemy has 125,000 health, so just on that note, I think we might be okay. But the bosses obviously have more, like mechanics and things. Let's just be as prepared as we can be here. See what we can do. They're just level 62, so again, that shouldn't be a problem. Get another 1,000 strength, because why not? We don't have all of our Timeless Isle buffs either, so we need to remember that.
I'm unafraid. Already.
Can they even hit us, is another question. Hydraxian Waterlord's reputation. I guess another question would be, do we need to fight everything? Also, probably not. Some stone.
That ability isn't ready.
You're running through. Oh my goodness, they're dying.
I can't do
Okay. We have maps in here. Yes, we do. So you can see many, many bosses. And Ragnaros' lair, kind of towards the end. The question's going to be, if we did this in a reasonable order. Probably. I'm thinking probably the only thing we really need to be worried about is things that do, like, percent damage and, like, stuns and things. These guys even drop anything? I guess they're skinnable. This is not the way we need to be going. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. There's multiple directions we could go. How do we get into here? We get into here from this side, so maybe we can go this way first. We want to go fight all the bosses. Because we could. Go also mine some dark iron. That's something. That exists.
too far away.
I think a lot of things are stun immune. Guess that's alright. Dark iron ore. That's sellable. That's something. Also jump. We can also jump. Maybe not. Oh, heroic leap. You just like to not work sometimes, don't you? Yeah. Little fiery imps over here. Just one-hitting guys. My goodness.
That ability isn't
Okay.
ready yet.
Essence of Earth. Flame imps are dead. They only have 9,000 health. There's a lot of them, though. My goodness. I can see that being a concern. Alright. That's more dark iron. Why not? It's here. And what looks to be the first boss. Maybe. Oh, back there? Magmadar. 789,000 health. Okay. That's something. Well, these core hounds. Oh, and Lucifron. 420,000 health. He's got some friends, too. Spin, 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 spin. Everybody's dead. That's pretty good. That's manageable. And what do we get? Lawbringer boots. Essence of fire. Fire boots for paladins. Got a star ruby. Heavy dark iron ring. Armor, dodge, stamina. Level 60. Look at the tiny little stats on this comparatively. 44 armor, 20 stamina, and 8 dodge. Really have come a long way, haven't we? My goodness. Alright. Magmadar. Doesn't, like, show on the map or anything which bosses we defeated. We defeated a lot of them, though. 7,000 health. Execute. A reputation for that, too. 75 fire damage every 3 seconds. Oh, okay. Ishandar's left claw. That is a fist weapon. Nifty. He's going to a killing frenzy. That's fine. Fist weapon. Okay. Pants of prophecy for priest. And hunter legs. He's very specific here. That's alright. Mining. Because why not? Because why not? Jumping. There's a bounce. Dark iron if we wanted it. Alright. So I think we do. I think. Isn't there also like stuff we need to do in the dungeon or something? Fight bosses to be able to open up the end or whatever. There's things like that. And eventually, there might be things that we need multiple people for. Thinking back to like those times we went with the group to fight Sunshine Caverns or something. Coalfang Reservoir. We had to throw a thing. I don't know. We could probably jump in the lava. Take a shortcut to places. Anyways, are these guys even aggressive? We get all right up on them? Yes. If we get all right up on them. It's their mistake to be so, but yes, it can happen. Then just running around. I feel like this would be a lot more of a dangerous area if you actually were level appropriate and didn't have more health than the bosses do. So it's like these like flaming symbols they have next to them. So currently it's really on fire. It's a whole big deal. Sprint on in here, spin around, kill everybody, and the fire goes out. Okay, yes. And a whole list of stuff. Got some little rogue gloves. Potion recipes for a major rejuvenation potion. Plate, shoes, 7 ounces of might. Essence of fire. Ah, it's a new appearance there. Let's grab that. Anything else have any new appearances? Maybe not. 7 tons of might. There you go. That'd be part of the set then that we're looking at. Collections, sets, Molten core. Yep, Sabatons of Might. There you go. The Belt of Might's a world drop, apparently. Wrists are 2. Chest and a boss drop for this. Or a vendor. Boss drop for the shoulders. If they're world drops, potentially they'd be purchasable, maybe? Get the whole sets of things here. Mine a little bit more, since we can. Alright. Continue down.
Can't do that yet.
Obliterate a Fire Lord. Continue down this way towards the next boss. Whee! So they do still have kind of the aggro business. Another one that's aggroed. That's fair. Here's Gar and all his little friends. Well, that's fun. Spin. And win. This guy's here too. Or a stone hammer. One-handed mace. Don't have this appearance yet. I'll take that. That gave us the look of it. That's a pretty good looking hammer. It's all naturally fiery. That's appropriate. We already had Momora's Anointing Club, which is pretty similar looking. Also got an Earth Fury helmet for shamans, a lava core, Circle of Prophecy for priests, and Essence of Earth. It is all very specific classes and stuff. That's alright. Jumping forwards. More bosses. Oh, calm. So far, obviously not particularly difficult. There's always a possibility of something. Okay, ammunition charge, that's fine. Next room. There is Baron Geddon and Shazra. 2 bosses kind of just walking around in here. Noteworthy. Necessary. An arcane explosion. Did 1,000 damage. Fine. Gloves. Some cloth bits. Slippers for warlocks. Druid leather bits. Essences of fire. This guy's moving really quick. Big old fire guy. Running around. Look at all these fire guys. It's definitely a place.
I need to get past
Damage. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Don't have enough rage for execute. Ooh, there's something. Centurion Spalders, fine. Bindings of the Windseeker. The left half of Pandaria's eternal prison. Okay. Fiery core. Cast mantle for a mage, of course. This one is for druids. Essences of fire. What even is this? Bindings of the Windseeker. Left half of Pandaria's eternal prison. Can you use it? No. It's clearly something important. It's orange. Alright. Up top here. There's Golemag from above. Again, perfectly fine. Loop over him once we get there. Core hounds, lava searchers. Yep, next boss. The Harbinger? Yep, boss. I guess there's a question of these guys are question mark boss level. Does that mean something for us? Our hit chance against skull enemies is less and everything. But like these are skull enemies that are like level 63. Right? Maybe. Maybe not. Spin around on these guys. And they're dead. And they're dead. Mantle of Prophecy. Got a ring of spell power, which gives intellect and no spell power. Sure. Yeah. Priest cloth shoulders. Essences of fire. And a dream. Okay, so that was that one. I could definitely see, like, various movement speed items helping a lot for this kind of thing. Running through all this. That could be something. We've got charges, heroic leap, and that's about it. That's okay. Let's go up this way. Looks like there's another boss up here. This is a good level of map here. Shows us what we're working with. I can work with that. This guy running. Take your rocks. Boss up here? Maybe not. Nobody's up here. Get shot with stuff. There would be some up here. Maybe we need to go here first. That's possible. Jump from the sky. Do we need more Hydaxian Waterlord's reputation? Where is their vendor and stuff? I don't know. What I do know is now we can go down in here. Fight Golemag. He's got some beasts, core hounds on the sides. Wild. Wild situation. Calls in his core hounds. It matters very little. Excellent yells. The ruins of Warden have been destroyed. Hunt down the hills, my brethren. Come. There's a mantle that will bind you, I know. Lawbringer chest guard for paladins. Prophecy for priests. Ah! Azure Song Mage Blade. A sword with some spell power. Fancy. That is a sword. Nice. Got a sulfuron ingot. That's worth a little bit. Lava core, essence of earth, essence of fire. And some dark iron. Why not? Okay. Cool. All, like I said, all the fiery symbols are done. Maybe. Can't really jump up through here or anything. It's on fire. All these little incidental damages, like 1,000, would have been a lot bigger deal at this stage. I'm sure. Why can't I jump? Just let me jump up. I'm not asking for a lot here. Okay. Yep, now they're up here. Okay, there we go. That checks out. Gonna walk up and destroy them. Really interested to see how far we can take this. We just gotta spin around, do a ton of damage, have 472,000 health. It's pretty good. Look at all these guys. These are a lot of guys. What a perfect opportunity for spinning around and doing a lot of damage. Parrying everything.
Impossible. Stay your attack, mortals. I submit. I submit. Rashly, you have come to wrest the secrets of the living flame. You will soon regret the recklessness of your quest. I go now to summon the Lord whose house this is. Should you seek an audience with him, your paltry lives will surely be forfeit. Nevertheless, seek out his lair if you dare.
I do dare. There he is. Some stuff from here. Arcanist belt for mages. And the chest for his drops, essentially. Wrist guards of true flight. And a fireproof cloak. New appearance. What does that look like? Nice red cape there. Brilliant stuff. Longer version of this cape. I do like the longer capes. That's pretty good. Okay. That's still hurting. So now we need to go back out and back into the lair. Alright. We can do that. Take 30,000 fall damage. Another 90,000 fall damage. Significantly more than any of the damage we're taking from anything in here. That's for sure. Heal a bit.
I can't do that yet.
Low core, fire core, lava core. Core stuff. Good stuff. Alright. This is for 40 people. Crazy. Wild stuff out here. In here. The absolute power creep of numbers. 1,200 strength on this. Go away. Alright. Go through here, and then hug the wall, turn into the middle. Will that work? All this stuff. An entire raid's worth of stuff is also a lot of stuff. Take your rocks. I don't know if it's gonna be valuable stuff. Nice. 9 gold, 4 gold, 4 gold. I'll add up. Is there anything in this pile of stuff that we would want? Would be another question. We had like one bit of something was worth something here. Yeah, the sulfuron ingot, 90 gold. Vendors for 10 gold. Question 90. Whether that's even a real price. Not so much in here. Really, it seems too auctionable. That's alright. Okay. Down this way. So all the actual drops you're gonna get mostly sold out stuff. Okay. I think previously we were having a lot of problems getting tossed back when we were here first time. We'll see what we can do about that. Or just kill it fast enough that it's not a problem. Also an option. Or just throwing attack. Not the most effective, most likely. You know. Work with what we got here. Right, also potentially jump over to there, see where we can get out of the lava. Like right there. Lava damage, 600. That's alright. Jomo Executus. Alright. Firelord and his brethren once held sway over the entire world, mortal. As a servant of the old gods, he fought against the Titans for domination of this planet. The victorious Titans banished my master and his brethren to the elemental plane, there to remain imprisoned until the end of time. There you go. A mere 300 years ago, a reckless dwarf named Thursian summoned the master from his fiery realm. His return to this paltry world devastated the surrounding lands, created this volcanic core. Mighty Ragnaros has slept under this mountain ever since. We have sworn service to his bidding and enforce his iron rule. Cut off from the energies of fiery realm, Ragnaros is but a shadow of his true self. However, he has more than enough strength to be your end. Challenge us and we've come. What is the max you speak of? Very well, Eric Exon. Alright. Let me, like, line this up. Hit the stone to be able to come back faster or something. I don't know. Pure whelps, you rush headlong to your own deaths. See now, the master rises. He's got this lava guy running around too.
Behold, Ragnaros, the Fire Lord. He who was ancient when this world was young. Bow before him, mortals.
1,000,000 health.
Bow
Wow.
before your entry. Too soon. You have awakened too soon, Executus. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
The big guy.
These mortal infidels, my lord.
Hi.
We have invaded your sanctum and seek to steal your secrets.
Oh, secrets? I'll take some secrets.
You allowed these insects to run rampant through the hallowed core. Now you lead them to my very lair? You have failed me, Executus. Justice shall be met indeed.
He's dead. Wow. Very cinematic.
Now
Very cool.
for you, insects. Full force of the power of Ragnaros. Now you shall suffer.
You're dead. 4,800 fire damage. Over 8 seconds. Wow. Well, there you go. Ragnaros. Defeated. Much easierly than the previous time. Some stuff. Lord Alexander's Battle Axe. Two-handed axe with 16 strength, 17 agility, 16 stamina. Okay. Lovely. Band of Sulphurous. Ring. We got a shell launcher shotgun. Onslaught girdle. Plate piece. That's bound to us. Look at it. Looks like that. Nemesis leggings for warlocks. Leg plates of wrath. It's got some dodge to it for warriors. Plates of wrath. That. Essence of fire. That's pretty much it. Guess we can see if we have anything in here. We can look at all the stuff, I guess. Left half of Thundarian's eternal prison. Bindings of the Windseeker. Stone. Yeah, these.
I'll never be able to equip that.
You can never use that because it's for paladins. Sure. You know what their stuff looks like. Got the paladin boots. There's a fist weapon that we got. Just one fist weapon. Fine. We got some cloth pants. Mail pants for hunters. Some gloves. Can't really see behind the fist weapon. The new boots that we can actually wield. Cool hammer. Neat helmet. It is a headpiece somehow. Cloth shoes. Leather gloves. Cloth shoulders. Pretty fancy. Leather tree shoulders. I would say that being for druids. That checks out. Cloth draping shoulders. Neat. Plate chest for a paladin. Looks appropriate. Whole robe. Asher Song Mage Blade. It's got some magic going to it. Cloth wrist. Some waist or wrist we can't really see. Fireproof cloak. Lord Alexander's battle axe. Don't have this appearance. I'd like it. There we go. And it looks like this. Pretty good looking. Other weapon. A shell launcher shotgun. Looks like that. Brilliant. Onslaught girdle. Cloth legs. Leg plates of wrath. There you go. A couple different things in there. And just two blue items there. Quick DPS. Okay. What is that? Let us teleport out of here. I suppose get back to Stormwind. Sell some stuff. Sell what we can. A lot of soulbound, not usable bits. I suppose soulbound would be different than like account bound or anything. Not that makes a big difference in our case, but still. Oh. Yeah, just a whole pile of things. One special something. Bindings of the Windseeker. Left half. It's some kind of right half then, presumably. Yeah. In terms of grinding out things, that would really require us to know what it is we're trying to grind out. We're more of a go see how things are going one time kind of situation currently. Well, that's alright. Any of this have real auction value? I guess the Soulfront ingot definitely does. Maybe sell some of these cores and things. A couple of different things like that. All the soulbound stuff, though.
Would you like to purchase something?
We have the cosmetic override appearances of it, so that's fine. Lifeless stone, solid stone, so the dark iron, essences, hearts of fire, elemental fire, essences of fire. There, we sell star ruby. Soulbound vendor prices, soulbound vendor prices. Some coal. Curved longbow. Soulbound. Possibly some value in the auction for that. Soulbound. Cores of Earth. Cheap. Salt. The hammer. All the composite effects there. Lava cores. Elemental fires. Basically the same price. Solid stone, maybe. It's only like a couple gold and silver and things. It's not really a huge deal, obviously. When we have almost 40,000 gold. Elemental fire. A roasted quail to heal 2,900 and 2,790. Yeah. Well, that's about the level this stuff is at. Soulbound, soulbound. Got the mage blade. See if that actually has value. More dark iron. Iron belt. Oh, this is auctionable, apparently. This belt is not soulbound. Cape, soulbound. The axe, the ring, the shotgun, girdle, cloth, wrath, essences of fire. A couple of those too.
Very good.
See what we can do here. It's obviously very easy. There's also the question of who's going out and doing it. No results found at all. Okay. Well. Lifeless stone, no. Solid stone, yes. A reasonable price. If it doesn't sell, that's fine. Dark iron ore, lots available. Reasonable values. Essence of earth, beautiful. Heart of fire for 3 silver. Got a lot of them just sitting there at vendor price, so that's not really worth anything. Essence of fire, also a little lower. Match that kind of price more. And if they don't sell, it's fine, obviously. Got some coal. I want some coal. Recipes. 99 gold, huh? Unlikely, but shoot your shot, I suppose. Some hearts of fire. Not really right now. Fiery core. For 60 silver, I guess. There's 280 for 35 gold each. One for 49,000. Some for 60 silver. Definitely some interesting prices in here. You want this belt? Some people do. Or some people are selling it. That doesn't actually mean anybody wants it. And 400 gold for a Sulfuron ingot, apparently. Alright. Well, that was worth it. That was something. That's something for something. In theory. Sell these other bits to a vendor, I guess.
Honored, I'm sure. All right.
And then we have this, I suppose. Okay. Put that
Hey there.
in the bank. It's probably something.
Have a good one.
Probably. And then we continue up a list, down a list, some direction. Go see how far we can take this. Next time. Goodbye.